So let's see, what do we have next? On Axis. Oh man, I just got done talking about this song on a previous podcast about a month or two ago. And I'll just listen to the intro. Yeah, real calm. Based on this idea by this band I was drumming in called Slow Bob. They had a song called Sinking, or we had a song called Sinking, and this song Sinking was like a kind of like a jumping off point for me on this idea. I wanted to do something that was like Sinking from this band I was in, but what would I do if I had it to do by myself? Like, what would it sound like? What would I choose? So I constructed this song, and the lyrics came out, and I've talked before about how that song Don't Drink the Water by Dave Matthews Band, influenced the music of this. It's the same chords. They're in a different arrangement and everything, but it's the same chords as Don't Drink the Water by the Dave Matthews Band. Again, these are those drums that were recorded in that tiny little room, But unlike, I'm trying to think. Oh, no. These are the same, yeah. These are drums I just drummed a few bars of, and I looped it and built the music on top. And if you listen to these drums, they stay the same all the way through the song. They never change. The music changes, but the drums don't. The recording sounds good. I'm kind of surprised that I was able to get these drums, these sounds out of that little room with just 3 microphones. It shocks me. I had no idea what I was doing. I guess that's like the point that I should emphasize. It sounds like I'm being braggadocio. I'm talking about how great I am, but it's really not the case. It's like, you have to understand, when I was recording what you're hearing right now, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't have a teacher. I didn't have somebody showing me what to do. I was figuring it out as I went along. And for a guy who's doing that, listen to this. It's not bad. Another thing I always consider, especially when I'm listening to other people's music, is this idea that, I made this up. Like, before this song existed, there was blank tape, there was a 0, and I just made something up, and this is what I made up. And I think that way about whenever I hear anybody else's music or anything that's recorded, or even, any kind of art form, really, anything like a painting, or before there was a painting, there was a blank canvas, and somebody took paint and they put it on that canvas, and that's what you're looking at. And that's kind of how I see this. It's like, it's kind of cool that can happen. Your imagination, or my imagination, or someone else's imagination can hatch ideas like this. It wasn't like me and a group of my friends, or me and my friend or somebody else. This is what I made up by myself and produced by myself, and I'm proud of that. Even if it's not great, it's still kind of cool that I was able to do it, and we're hearing it right now. And these lyrics are the quintessential meaning, the essence of Pipewater. Everything, any lyrics or meaning I've ever tried to express through all the songs I've made, and I have about 250 different songs now out there in the ether floating around. This song is the message of all of them condensed into one song. Turn away from the myth of more. Turn away to a life where your happiness lies. Like, set down, leave behind all the pain and suffering, Set it down and walk away. Turn away. There's no time for goodbyes. The lyrics. Where did they come from? I can't believe I wrote them. And I'm not bragging. It's like I'm shocked. I am shocked. It's beautiful. I can't believe that can happen. But there's proof right there. On Axis. I just made up those lyrics as I went, but I didn't realize while I was singing it. I'll listen to this ending. Oh, yeah, tight ending like that. So cool. But I didn't realize while I was writing those lyrics that I was going to like them as much as I do all these years later. Like they didn't stand out to me so much at that time as they do now. Because I've written a lot of songs since then. So that was On Axis. And okay.